But into my house, I thought I need to do some practice, and I thought I'd share this with you to kind of ground in some of this Scorpio new moon energy that I'm feeling. So let's just start by shaking it off. You can feel the wind. Literally, I always think of this wind when we feel it like this, winds of change, things changing, things shifting. My body is shifting, things around me are shifting, they may be the same for you. It was Diwali yesterday, and it's representative of the Festival of Lights, so bringing the light into the darkness. So let's connect with that light. One thing I want to say is if we bring an immense amount of light, we always feel that balanced in the yin and the yang with more darkness, but it doesn't mean that we need to be afraid of that. We need to allow that merging, that transmutation, and on that constant cycle of death, rebirth, letting go, releasing, new starts, new moon, as we just had. So with that in mind, with our practice today, let me stand up here. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me, but as long as you can see me and see the moves, you can just follow along with this practice. Okay, so I'm a little bit further away, but you should be able to still see me. So starting with cleansing breath. Hands coming up, floating down. Breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Take the head to the side, it doesn't matter which side. And then exhale. Gust of wind, hopefully you're staying put. And this time go to the other side, breathing in as you go to the side and out as you come back. Grounding like a mountain. Hands off, out to the side. Bend the knees slightly, bring the hands in. Feel the energy flowing down through the central column of light, coming in through the top of the head, flowing down through the head, through the throat, through the body, down into the ground. Visualize light flowing through the top of the head, connecting, if you are familiar, with your 12-deal filter. Bamboo in the wind, and I'm literally in the wind now. Hands, the dominant hand goes underneath, the other hand goes over the top, and breathe. Allow your body to just balance. It might want to sort of rotate forward. So allow dominant hand underneath and allow the wind. It wasn't the wind then, it was someone ringing me. That's the downside to live video when you're filming. They'll probably try again in a second, so just let's stay here for a minute. Qigong practice is about whatever's happening around you. Life's going to continue to happen around you, but it's about having a grounding, a tool to just connect, to be regardless, like the calm within the storm, the light within the dark, especially as we're in Scorpio season. cat on the opposite side of the window behind the phone is looking at me. Next, which reminded me of our next practice, really simple practice. It's called Inner Smile. We're going to work on this in Meditation Monday later today, which I'll probably do subsequently after this live, in another live in between. But just closing the eyes, if it's safe for you to do so. Feel the body's posture as well. Make sure you've got nice bent knees and you are just feeling your spine and tuning in to the body. Hands are over the stomach, closing the eyes and then smiling, starting our internal love engine, as one of the master Qigong masters calls it. Just think about something that gives you joy, smiling, telling the body, I am safe, I am safe, all is well, I am enough. In this now moment, it is enough. You can add those affirmations in if you wish for the beginning of the week. But breathing in, breathing out. And we've not done intense exercise. We've just connected with the breath in gentle movement. We've connected with our inner light. And you could leave it at that if that's all that you want to do for like 7-minute practice. Or you can continue with me. I'm going to start to just gently move in a gentle twist. Now, we're going to do a little bit more exercise here. We're going to take this movement. Think about how you're twisting. Now, you might only be able to go here or here. You decide, listen to your body, allow the arms to just come round with the momentum. So you turn to the right, turn to the left, and you're knocking the side, knocking the back. And what this does is it's massaging your internal organs. And you're also wringing out any emotions that get stuck around here, any stagnancy that gets stuck here. And we hold, so if you hold your... Oh my gosh! Are you still there? Literally, like it flung it forward then. Okay, hopefully you can still see me. Let's clear the camera of the raindrops. So, bringing out any emotions, anything that goes wrong, you're able to let it go. Crazy, crazy, craziness. So, wringing out any emotions that get stuck here. If we hold our weight here, it's a need for protection as well. So it's letting go, releasing any of that need of not feeling safe in your own skin. I want you to bring that up to the lungs as we are in the autumn. And this is... So still knocking behind. As you come forward, lift the arm up. Breath is in and out through the nose. And it sounds like I'm knocking quite hard, but I'm not. I'm still gently, makes a bit of a sound, but it's not hurting myself. So just gentle, not like a hurr. Although we do that, it's a gentle knocking. In Qigong, anyway. In energy work, we do it the other way just to remind us what we're doing. Like Tarzan, grounding that energy. And take it into that strop. Just gently knocking. So the wrists are just gently over to one side. An easy breath, easy breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And to you gorgeous people out there, as well as the cat behind the phone. Breathing in, breathing out. Right, now take the fingers into pecking. So from the fists to pecking. And release. Now we're going to add some sound expression. Releasing any tension and moving in. Later we do some humming in the meditation. So just breathe in and express out through the mouth this time the sound of we'll work with the emotional body first. Right, next time. Until there's nothing left. And if you need to cough at the end, please do. Nice, gentle breath. In, breathe out. This time breathe in, exhale the S. Like a balloon, deflating anything that's not serving you at the moment, any stagnant chi, any stagnant energy, and any stagnant emotions. Gentle breathing, easy breath in and out, through the nose, and through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the nose. And then switch from that breath to breathing in through the nose and expelling S through the mouth. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing. So back to easy breath in through the nose. But the sound's going to change, so we're working on the physical level now. And deliberately cough at the end. Easy breath through the nose, out through the nose. The wind is speaking. And again, in through the nose, and now sound out through the mouth. It feels weird, I know. It works. One more. Easy breath in the nose, out the nose. And tapping in through the nose and out through the mouth with the zzz. And rolling the shoulders. And start to give them a little shake and a flick. So we've worked on the lungs. We're going to move into, as it's just been the new moon, some direct focus. It's Monday as well, so focus for your week. Now, let's just give you a little bounce on the knees, and a little twist and shake and a twist. Lots of people I know have hurt themselves recently, and their bodies have given them a warning to slow down. So one of the beautiful things about Qigong is it's one of the only things that you can actually do, breath work and so on, straight after surgery. Like hours of surgery, you can do some Qigong breath work. And like in a smile, for example, you can do that while you're laying in the bed. So, and also lots of the movements like this, we're just shaking, we're gently, but we're getting the body moving. Now I want you to shake out one of your legs, rotate your ankle if you can balance. If you need to hold on to something, please do. It's really simple, but you are in incrementations. Do the other, hold on to it. Do the other leg. In incrementations, you're moving the body. And one of the things that's mentioned in the blue zones, and the blue zones are places in the world where they have the most centenarians, people that live to over 100. And one of the top 10 things that they all have in common is gentle movement. They might sit on the floor regularly, so they get up and down all the time. They do bending and gardening. We're going to move in from the shaking. We're going to sort of do a gentle bend, come to the knees, and you can do this sitting, and just rotate your knees in one direction 3 times, and then the other direction 3 times. And then the other way. And we're going to do the same with our hips. So hip width apart, step your feet apart as well while you do this. Just rotate. So by doing it every day, these gentle movements, you're doing something. You're not sedentary. And you're doing little and often. Then you can do other exercises along with it. You can use the Qigong as your cool down. You can increase it. You can add weights and you can do more. So you can add to your practice once you've got the basics. Now we're going to do some hinges, the hips. So we're just literally bending, feel that in the straight at the back, forward. Now, if you can only do a little bit, do a little bit. If you can go further, the trick is the tool, the practice, incrementation, slow, gentle movements, connecting, moving the energy around the body. If you think of water, Scorpio's a water sign, isn't it? Think of water when it's left, it's stagnant, it gets all stuff and gunk on it. We need that moving, like the wind blowing in those chimes in my neighbour's back garden. How beautiful sound. Feel that. Okay, now we're going to rotate the lower body and try to get the top half to stay still, and just rotate one way and the other way, and then the same. Bottom half stay still, and we only do the top. The spleen backs up, okay? And then around the top half. It's my way, but you won't want to be on camera. Which is fine. So, coming back to your breath. Your hands now down by your side. And feel the difference. Step in slightly, so you're just hip width apart. And just breathe. Tune into your body. What does it need? Does it feel like it needs a little bit more stretching? Is that enough for you? That's just a quick little 20-minute routine that you can do. If you want to add on to that, we were just doing real basics, but real grounding things that you can do in the now moment. That's not too much. If you've got injuries, you can still do these. You can adapt everything that we've done. You can do this seated. You can do it seated. And if you are having issues or you've had surgery, you've got a shoulder like my mum at the moment and my friend, you can lay, you can do the inner smile, you can do the visualization, or you can join me for Meditation Monday shortly, which will be live, or go to any of the previous Meditation Mondays. There's a playlist on this channel, Meditation Monday, under the playlist, and there are, I think there's at least 90, nearly 100 videos in there, all little half an hour, some more esoteric and channeling wise, and some just pure breath work, connecting, allowing you 30 minutes for whatever you need. Go to whatever you're drawn to. There's other videos on this channel under our morning Qigong daily practices. There's also a 30-day list, things to actually help you with your ascension, things to help you to move through your energy. We're going to be coming back to this again. We're going to be tapping into some visualizations and working with the physical aspect of this on a more consistent level. I've kind of, and this is to give you an update as well, I felt as though things, the way they were, the structures that I had in place weren't working. Weren't how I had envisioned them to be. So I've kind of readdressing how I do things. The fact that I started to do stuff on YouTube works better, I think, for my members, for those of you that can't make the 6:30 in the morning class, doing later classes, or if you're in a different time zone. And I wanted this to be open while I continue with my instructor training. And at the same time, where I'm qualified in other things, I still want to be able to contribute to help people like I needed to have these practices, or not needed, it's the wrong word. I found these practices to help me in times where I had things going on, that maybe there was emotional things happening for the people around me, and I needed to be the one that helped and supported. And I know a lot of the people that view me are light workers, and I know what I've been doing is getting more and more esoteric, so maybe for some of you that followed me in the beginning might be a bit new, but as I'm evolving and shifting, I want to invite you to join me along this journey that I've been following. And Qigong has been one of those beautiful practices, one of the beautiful practices that have helped me in moving and shifting the dial in grounding energy, bringing that third eye energy down to the root energy, and the journey in the path of I am. So you see Yo-Yo behind me, he's watching the leaves. So blessings in your day. I will see you for Meditation Monday shortly. Thank you for your time. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if this helps you, if you find these practices too easy, and you want more advanced stuff, some more stuff that's more for exercising. I'm going to be doing a whole host of stuff where we're working, because I feel like I want to get my body back into more of a shape and more strength training. So moving with the winds, I shall have some playlists for you for this, as well as for other people that are coming and seeing this because they need something to get them moving, and they've maybe not exercised for a while, they don't really want to be going to the gym, but you do have something there for you to get started, to push and that kickstart that you may need. And this time of year, especially as winter months through autumn, you're kind of going against what your body's telling you to do. So they're movements to kind of get you up and moving, because your body and the cycles are telling you, no, you need to be resting more and going within more. So it allows you to do that, but still grounded, so you don't get stuck in that energy of like, oh, I don't really feel. And I know that because of someone who suffered in the past from depression, and that as I've been able to lift myself from that, and allow in incrementation to shift and break those brain stories, those patterns, with the body, and with movement. So love and blessings wherever you are, whatever you need. Hopefully there's something to help you, and let me know in the comments the stuff you like. What is it you want to see more of? Have a beautiful week, a beautiful day in your now moment. Remember, you are enough, you are lovable, you are this infinite divine being, a reflection of all that is. Blessings to you. Thank you.